Y'all ever stop and think about how everything's connected? I mean, really connected. Not just in the sense that we all share this beautiful planet, but in a way that's much deeper, more profound. Not just in that we all live on Earth kind of way, but on a deeper level. A level where the very fabric of reality is intertwined in a cosmic dance. A level where tiny particles dance to a tune that plays through the entire universe. That's quantum mechanics, folks. It's like the universe has its own rhythm, a beat that everything follows. It's the science of the very, very small, and it tells us that even the seemingly empty space between things is buzzing with energy. This energy is everywhere, in everything, and it's constantly moving, shifting, and changing. Now imagine those tiny particles vibrating. Each one of them is like a tiny dancer, moving to its own unique rhythm. Each vibration has its own unique frequency, like a fingerprint. No two are exactly alike, and yet they all contribute to the greater symphony of existence. And guess what? Everything vibrates. From the smallest atom to the largest star, everything is in constant motion. You, me, that oak tree swaying in the breeze, even the air we breathe. It's all part of this grand, interconnected web of life. It's a symphony of frequencies, all intertwined, all connected. Each one of us is a note in this cosmic melody, playing our part in the grand composition of the universe. Think about it like this. Imagine a pond, a serene, calm pond reflecting the world around it. You toss a pebble in, and what happens? Ripples, right? Those ripples spread out, touching every part of that pond, creating waves that interact and overlap. Those ripples spread out, touching every part of that pond. Just like the vibrations of particles, they influence everything they come into contact with. That's kinda how these vibrations work. They ripple out from everything, connecting us all in ways we're just beginning to understand. It's a beautiful, intricate dance that we're all a part of, whether we realize it or not. They ripple out from everything, connecting us all in ways we're just beginning to understand. So next time you look at the stars or feel the wind on your face, remember that you're part of something much bigger, something truly extraordinary. So if everything's vibrating, how come we don't see it, hear it, feel it all the time? It's a question that might leave you puzzled, right? Well, some vibrations are more subtle than others. They exist in a realm that's often beyond our immediate perception. Like the hum of a refrigerator, it's always there, but you only really notice it when it stops. It's a constant presence, quietly influencing the environment. Our senses are tuned to pick up on certain frequencies, but there's a whole other world of vibrations out there that we're usually oblivious to. These vibrations are like whispers in the background of our lives. But just because we don't consciously perceive something, doesn't mean it ain't affecting us. These subtle vibrations can influence our mood, our thoughts, and even our physical well-being. Think about how you feel when you walk into a room full of happy people. Their laughter, their joy, it all seems to create an invisible wave of positivity. Their good vibes rub on you, right? It's like their happiness is contagious, spreading through the air and touching everyone around. You might even find yourself smiling without realizing why. It's an automatic response to the positive energy around you. That's the power of frequencies at work. Now imagine the opposite. Imagine walking into a room where the atmosphere is thick with tension. You walk into a room where everyone's tense and angry. The air feels heavy, almost suffocating. You can practically feel the bad vibes in the air, can't you? It's like an invisible force pressing down on you. It's like a weight settling on your chest. This is the impact of negative frequencies, disrupting your own energy and making you feel uneasy. That's because those negative frequencies are clashing with your own, disrupting your own energy. But just as easily as negative vibrations can bring you down, positive ones can lift you up. It's all about the symphony of vibrations that surround us every day. Nature's a great example of how frequencies work. Take birdsong, for instance. Those sweet melodies ain't just pretty sounds, they're vibrations carrying information. Birds use their songs to attract mates, defend their territory, and warn each other of danger. And it's not just birds. Whales sing across oceans, crickets chirp their nightly serenades, even trees communicate through subtle vibrations in the ground. And then there's the wind. When it rustles through leaves, it creates a symphony of sound. Each leaf vibrates at its own frequency, depending on its size, shape, and even the moisture in the air. It's like a giant orchestra with the wind as the conductor. These natural sounds are more than just background noise. They're frequencies that can soothe our souls, calm our minds, and remind us that we're part of something much bigger than ourselves. Now let's talk about us humans. We are unique creatures with a remarkable ability to communicate. We might not chirp or sing like our feathered friends who fill the air with their melodies, but we got our own way of using vibrations, our voices. Our voices are powerful tools that convey so much more than just words. When we speak, our vocal cords vibrate, creating sound waves that travel through the air. These sound waves are the carriers of our messages. Those sound waves carry our thoughts, emotions, and intentions out into the world. They bridge the gap between our inner world and the outer reality. Ever notice how some people's voices just seem to soothe you, wrapping you in a blanket of calm, while others grate on your nerves, making you feel uneasy or irritated? That's because the tone of our voice, the pitch, and the rhythm, the way we emphasize certain words, and the energy behind them, even the silences between our words, all create different frequencies. These frequencies interact with the listener's own energy, and those frequencies can have a powerful effect on the people around us. They can inspire, motivate, and uplift. Think about a time when someone spoke to you with kindness and compassion. Their words were like a balm to your soul. Their words probably made you feel good, right? That's the magic of positive communication. That's because those positive frequencies resonated with your own energy, lifting your spirits. They created a harmonious connection. On the other hand, harsh or angry words can leave you feeling drained and depleted. They can create a storm within you. That's because those negative frequencies clash with your own, disrupting your inner harmony. They create dissonance and discomfort. So the next time you speak, remember the power of your words. Choose them wisely and let them be a force for good in the world. Because in the end, our words have the power to shape our reality and the realities of those around us. Let's use them to build a better, more compassionate world. Section 5, like attracts like. Now here's where things get really interesting. Remember how we talked about everything having its own unique vibration? Well, turns out that like attracts like when it comes to frequencies. The energy we put out into the world tends to attract similar energy back to us. Think about it like this. If you're constantly complaining and focusing on the negative, you're sending out low, heavy vibrations. And guess what you're going to attract? More negativity. But if you focus on gratitude, love, and joy, you're elevating your vibration and attracting more of those positive experiences into your life. It's like tuning a radio. If you want to listen to country music, you got to tune your radio to the right frequency. If you're stuck on a static-filled channel, you're not going to hear those twangy guitars and heartfelt lyrics. The same goes for life. If you want to experience more joy, love, and abundance, you got to tune your own frequency to match. Section 6, tuning in. So how do we tune our frequency? Well, it starts with awareness. Pay attention to how you feel when you're around certain people, in certain places, or doing certain activities. Do you feel energized and inspired, or drained and depleted? Your emotions are your inner compass, guiding you towards the frequencies that are good for your soul. Once you start paying attention to your own energy, you can start making conscious choices to raise your vibration. Spend time in nature, listen to uplifting music, surround yourself with positive people, and practice gratitude. These simple acts can have a profound impact on your overall well-being. Remember, you are a powerful creator, and your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are constantly shaping your reality. By becoming aware of your own vibration and making conscious choices to align with love, joy, and gratitude, you can create a life that's in harmony with the universe. Section 7, the ripple effect. Now here's the really beautiful part. When you raise your own vibration, you don't just benefit yourself. You send out ripples of positive energy that affect everyone and everything around you. It's like throwing that pebble in the pond, remember? Those ripples spread out, touching every part of the pond. Imagine a world where everyone is consciously working to raise their vibration. What would that look like? More kindness, more compassion, more love, more peace. It might sound like a utopian dream, but it all starts with each of us taking responsibility for our own energy. We're all connected, y'all. What you do matters. How you feel matters. The energy you put out into the world matters. So let's choose to be beacons of love, hope, and positivity. Let's raise our vibration together and create a brighter future for ourselves and for generations to come. And Section 8, Embracing the Connection. It can be easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of everyday life and forget about the interconnectedness of it all. But taking a moment to appreciate the symphony of vibrations around us can bring a sense of peace, wonder, and belonging. The next time you're feeling disconnected or alone, remember that you're part of something much bigger than yourself. Tune into the frequencies around you. Listen to the birds sing, feel the wind on your face, and let the natural world remind you that you are loved, you are supported, and you are never truly alone. Embrace the quantum connection. Let it fill you with awe, inspire you to live with intention, and empower you to make a positive difference in the world. Section 9, A Universe United. In the grand tapestry of the cosmos, we are all threads, woven together by the invisible forces of quantum mechanics. We are all connected, from the smallest subatomic particle to the largest star in the sky. And within each of us lies the power to create a more harmonious and loving universe. So let your light shine, y'all. Let your love radiate. And let's create a world where the symphony of our vibrations plays a tune of unity, peace, and joy for all beings.